What we're talking about out here, most of the people here in winter hibernation, a very good idea until those snow plows get out here.
Lobster's Lobster Fest.
Dum da da dum. Dum da 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 dum. Ba da 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 dum. Dum da da dum. Da da dum.
Rich, delicious V8 vegetable juice has a full serving of vegetables. Because sometimes what you eat doesn't. V8. Drink smarter.
Visit www.camelkitchen.com for delicious meal ideas the whole family will love.
Time. It's always against you, especially when you want to be on vacation. Just go to Hertz.com and sign up for Hertz #1 Club with Express Service. It's free. You'll spend less time at the counter. Get special discounts, too. At Hertz, we know exactly how you feel. So we have exactly what you need.
New Double Delight Oreo. Half coffee, half original cream.
What is it? It's a UBA.
The UBA?
Universal Business Adapter.
What's it do?
It connects anything to everything.
What's this for?
Your laptop, your mainframe, call center, Unix servers, Linux servers, internet, supply chain, payroll system, HR, email.
Slick.
Is it affordable? Fast?
Easy?
Very.
Does it work in Europe?
You need an adapter.
Storm Stories, tonight at 8 on the Weather Channel. And now, here's your local on the 8s.
We are in alert mode here at the Weather Channel as a crippling snowstorm continues to paralyze the Northeast. Next up, Boston. Mike Seidel here in Washington, and we'll have your forecast for this Monday, President's Day, in just a moment.
Parts of southern New Jersey are seeing as much as 1.5 feet of snow, and that's making it very difficult to get around. Snow will continue today with another 3 to 6 inches possible.
This major winter storm is closing airports, closing roadways, and it's going to make an impact just not in the Northeast. We'll have travel details coming up.
Folks are digging out throughout the mid-Atlantic this morning. Places all around the region saw anywhere from 1 foot to 2 feet of snow, and it's not over yet.
thanks for joining us on Your Weather Today. I'm Heather Tesh.
And I'm Marshall Cease. It's 1:30. And here at the Weather Channel, we're in alert mode because of the strong winter storm that's moved through the mid-Atlantic states, and it's pushing its way into the Northeast at this hour.
You know, we continue to find not only snow and heavy snow at that in New York City, but we have some reports of wind gusts around LaGuardia that have been blowing close to 50 miles per hour. Sustained winds are near 40 across this region. Very rough to be out under these circumstances.
Here's what we expect in some of the key cities in the Northeast. 16 to 26 inches before it's all over with for Washington, D.C. To Washington, D.C.'s north, we may see another 18 to 24 inches total for the Philadelphia area. And next in line, New York City, where we expect anywhere from a foot to 2 feet. And Boston, even though you don't see anything out your window this morning yet, it's headed your way. We expect over a foot by tomorrow morning.
Mike Seidel has spent this weekend covering the storm and joins us now live from the mall in Washington, D.C.
Mike, when do you think folks in Washington, D.C. are going to see the grass again?
Oh, Marshall, you old golfer, you just want to see the fairways and get your tee time in. Well, here in Washington, you can forget about golf. We don't know exactly when we'll see the ground, but we do have a warm-up underway tomorrow through the rest of the week. Temperatures into the 40s, and then a pretty decent rain event for most of the East Coast coming up next weekend. So that's going to help to eat away at some of the snowfall. But you know those piles in the parking lots are going to be around for a while. We're in front of the Capitol here on 3rd Street, and we can see the Capitol this morning, unlike most of yesterday. But I want to go in across the street, a little tight on the parking meters, and notice how high the snow is up on those parking meters due to the plowing of this very wide street here between the Capitol and the Monument. Now, this storm is in the record book, but it's not one of the top 3 in Washington. There's your top one, the Knickerbocker storm. They call it that because it snowed so much the roof of the Knickerbocker Hotel and Theater collapsed, killing over 300 people, 28 inches. But just a couple of decades ago, the last President's Day storm, number 1, back in '79, also on a Sunday and Monday, dropping almost 19 inches of snow. So where do we stand? Well, in Baltimore, at this point, through about 7 this morning, and it's still snowing and sleeting, 23 inches. That makes it the number 2 storm on record. Number 2. And in D.C., we've had 15 inches, and now that ranks as number 6 on record here in the nation's capital. Most of the airports are closed. National, BWI, and Philadelphia closed until at least early this afternoon. So again, sit tight, enjoy the snow. Eventually, air traffic will return to normal. It's probably going to take until sometime on Tuesday. Now, with more on the analysis and why we had so much snow and what's in store for Boston and southern New England, here's our analyst, Dr. John Neese.
Well, cold plus moisture makes snow, Mike, and certainly we had Arctic high pressure build into the Northeast over the weekend, still holding strong. Temperature still in the single digits in northern New England. High pressure there helping to funnel all kinds of moist air in off of the Atlantic Ocean at low levels. And in addition, we have a feed of moisture at mid and upper levels of the atmosphere coming in from the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. We are seeing a mix of sleet with the snow in the Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. metro areas. That'll help hold down additional snowfall accumulations there. But all you have to do is go north and west of the city a little bit to the Doylestown area, Allentown, in terms of the Philadelphia area, and you're going to get another 6 to 12 inches today. That includes the New York City area where we're seeing some very heavy banding of snow from northeast to southwest, just north of the city right now. In addition, moderate to heavy snow in most of Connecticut right now. And all this is headed northward. Snow should get underway in Boston later this morning and continue heavy at times right into tonight. Boston should easily pick up a foot, perhaps a foot and a half of snow by the time it's all over early tomorrow morning. Heather.
All right, thank you, John. And we continue to see this crippling snow. We'll show it to you as it works its way up across the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast during the day. And we have the back end of this, too, swinging in across to Ohio. Pennsylvania, you can see the western side starting to see some breaks, but you're not completely out of the woods yet. Pittsburgh, along with that, down in the southern end of the system, we are seeing some areas of sleet. In fact, we've been seeing that around Washington, D.C. You can see the eastern side with the pink here, picking up a little more of that sleet. Richmond, you've been seeing some of the sleet and snow working into the picture, as well as some of that freezing drizzle around the Carolinas into Philadelphia. We have snow. More snow continues to fall across this region. We have picked up roughly about 17 to 20 inches in the Philadelphia area. More of that continues to press into New York City, where we've also been seeing anywhere from about 10 inches to about 17, with much more on the way. It's falling at a very heavy pace right now in New York. Add to that some strong winds, and it is not a day to try to spend any time outside. Hartford, Providence, snow. The snow, too, has started to fall around the Boston area. You'll see that picking up and continuing to press in through the morning and afternoon. Pittsburgh, still a little bit of snow working in. You'll see the backside of this too. So you could pick up an additional, say, 2 to 4 inches of snow. All this snow being blown around by very strong winds. We have been looking at some wind gusts here around New York City that have actually approached close to 50 miles per hour. We're seeing too some wind gusts here in the range of anywhere from 30 to 40, and some of those winds will continue to build as we work into the afternoon hours across this region.
This President's Day storm has 2 sides. Snow is the first. The white stuff covers cars in parts of Ohio, and businesses are shut down. Hospitals have called in volunteers and canceled elective surgery. Drivers can be fined for making unnecessary trips. And in Knox County, Tennessee, mud sank part of an apartment complex. 7 inches of rain fell from that storm. We're going to take you to Philadelphia in just a couple of minutes with a live report right now. Dennis has a recap on travel.
As we focus in on what's going on even throughout the Northeast, including New York City, blowing snow.
Today, your home is probably your best investment. So today, there's no better time to come to Lowe's for brand name appliances. Lowe's has 250 in stock. Take one home today, or we'll deliver it tomorrow. We'll even haul your old one away for free. Use your Lowe's card and pay nothing for 6 months. And no one ever beats Lowe's prices. Because Lowe's has low prices every day, guaranteed. That's our promise. Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Embarrassing facial hair. There's a wonderful, easy new way to say goodbye to it. The Hair Off Facial Buffer. You'll gently buffer away hair in seconds. Perfect. The Hair Off Facial Buffer.
Introducing Lincoln's newest luxury SUV.
We'll keep you posted.